This is the new Universal Material Enhancement Unit. What it does, it works like Earth and the Sun, and inside it we can produce any material we need in space. In space we cannot take materials with us. With a new understanding of the technology, we can literally make what we need at the point of demand anywhere in space. We can produce materials where the center works like a sun, and all the systems, each one tuned to produce one material. We can produce copper, we can produce zinc. We can produce any material we need at a time and a point of need and demand. And this is what the new technology is. The new space technology. Man does not need to carry any food, medicine, or water. We produce it anywhere in space. This allows the mankind to be able to sustain life for long-term duration anywhere in the universe. When we close it, this produces whatever you need inside.
Okay, so we volunteers of the Creative Society have been putting out mind-blowing information that is beyond a lot of people's conception of this reality for quite a long time. On April 22nd, there was a global conference called Global Crisis, There Is a Way Out. In this conference, not only did we go into the real causes of climate change, but we went also into new versions of physics that would bring about certain technologies, and people called us crazy. Now, the video you just watched is most likely a particle replicator. I don't know for sure, right? We're yet to see a working prototype of that machine, but clearly the technology is being built. Clearly, a new version of physics exists, and it's not being told to the public on a mass scale, minus through the Creative Society. So, if that machine you saw in the last video is real, do you think you'll get one? Or do you think it will be at such a high price that only the elite and only the people in power can purchase one? I think you know the answer to that question. Now here's a clip we presented at the forum explaining how this technology works.
To understand the process of replication better, we'll give you a figurative example. Imagine that we put knitted jumper into a device similar to a microwave oven. At that time, a special device reads the shape of the jumper and the position of each hair in the threads of the jumper. A special device, like a crochet hook, is then used to pick up one thread and unravel the jumper all the way down to the hairs, and each hair is disassembled into its component parts. All these components are stored compactly and tightly packed. Thus, our seemingly large jumper fits into a small box. When we need to make a jumper again, the previously recorded program reconstructs the hair components in the right sequence and converts them into wool strands, which are then converted into the yarn that will knit the jumper anew. All this information gives the understanding that everything in this world has been programmed and created. It's a whole programming table, but there's nothing complicated about it. Now in programming, we only use zeros and ones, whereas in the beyond quantum world, we use several hundred combinations. By comparison, our alphabet has only about 30 letters, but over 1 million words are made up of them. It is not difficult for a human to manipulate letters and form words, nor is it difficult for an artificial intelligence to analyze all the possible combinations of snakes, which can be quite numerous, and to analyze the characteristics of any material object at the snake level, and thus recreate its exact copy according to this information matrix.
So imagine you no longer need to purchase food, you no longer need to purchase clothes, you no longer need to purchase your every day, ordinary household things. This really starts to open up new potentials for all of us, but all of us will only have access to this sort of technology within the creative society.